I live in Lake City.
Beacon Hill.
I live in Ravenna.
Ballard.
I live in Wedgwood.
My business is in downtown.
Jackson Park.
Greenwood.
I live in the central area.
I live in Beacon Hill.
And it's not that Joe has all the answers, but on the city council he would be in a position to do something because he recognizes the importance of these issues.
And I feel that he's very interested in the things that I'm concerned about.
I would love to see the Seattle City Council have a more progressive voice.
Having someone that can bring a whole different idea and energy to the council, and I think Joe could be that person.
I really believe that Joe's entire background as a historian has given him a perspective that many politicians lack, and that is he sees the foundation, the role, the responsibility of government, and he brought that to Nova in so many ways by engaging students, by empowering them, by focusing them on issues of social justice. And he really made it alive for them. And I really think that we lack a voice like that in today's government.
He's always stood for ordinary people in this city of Seattle. And he stood on the right side of the issues that I care about, from the war in Iraq to global warming.
I'm an immigrant and I'm from the Middle East. And I believe that Joe has a very strong commitment to immigrant rights. And he also has a strong commitment to peace and justice issues around the world, which, while they're not directly related to most of his day-to-day activities on a city council, I feel it is the kind of commitment and honesty and integrity that we need, that is missing in most politicians around here.
The way he moves on things, you know, he was taking kids to East Timor, Guatemala, and just really strong on human rights issues. And recently I've been involved with the biodiesel movement, and I was really impressed. He asked me some questions. Before you know it, he had a car running on biodiesel. He's making a film about biodiesel. He's just an activist right away.
I was the principal in the Seattle School District for 30 years, and the last 11 of those I worked with Joe Szwaja.
Joe Szwaja has been a customer of mine for many years.
My son has been a student of Joe's for 2 years.
I'm the executive director of a youth organization.
I run a nonprofit environmental organization.
I work in the biofuels industry.
I'm a chef.
I'm a small business owner.
I own a biodiesel station.
I'm a student at the University of Washington.
I believe it's time for a change from the status quo and for a leader who will work towards the major issues that are affecting our communities.
We need people like Joe who can recognize those challenges.
I'm supporting Joe for Seattle City Council because I believe in progressive change in our city.
As a small independent business owner, I support Joe Szwaja for City Council.
He's a good guy, he's honest, and I think he'd help the people out.
I support Joe Szwaja.
I support Joe Szwaja.
I support Joe Szwaja.
Much needed, reliable, progressive voice on the city council.
See, Joe is a doer as well as a believer.
And I support Joe Szwaja. Go, Joe, go.
Hiya, I'm Joe Szwaja, and I approve this message.
Don't forget, vote for Joe.